Hey, what's going on? It's Shadow Titan here. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise mode for the Scarlet City Spartans. And this is episode 5. In last episode, um, we had just finished drafting. Um, and this time we're gonna be at least trying some of our new guys. We do have two medium elite goaltenders. The one we did pick up from free agency. Um, and we do have a lot of our younger guys in the minors this year. So I'm kind of hoping they develop well. And then next year, I do plan on, I think, bringing them up and trying them out in the NHL. But let's get to the season sim. And we are trying to get another high pick. This will probably be the last year we go for a high pick. I'm probably just gonna tell our coach hands off again. But what is it? You know what? What is the season goal? Okay, yeah, I agree. We still need a lot of work. I do like to switch between conditioning and the 5-on-5 focus. You actually they kind of cancel each other out, but you also get a ton more benefits. I think we can get, yeah, I'd say probably like maybe a 10-win season this year. We're already starting off all right in preseason. 3-1-1. Okay, now we end up 3-3-1. Um, yeah, let's just get into January. Uh, yeah, let's go right to the first. Okay, there we go. Our first win against the Ottawa Senators. Nice. Okay. We are 1-4-0. I mean, we are still scoring some goals in those games. I don't care for trades. If I want to just go and make the trade. I just find it makes the game a lot slower. Alright. Okay, so the rest of October is not looking too great for us, but like I said, we are still scoring goals. We are still trying to get another top pick, hopefully in the top 10. And with the way we're going, probably top 5. Okay, a loss starting off November. See if we can get at least another win here. Nice, another win. Let's go. Win against Vegas. Lost against the Leafs. Okay, we do score in that one though. Okay, we lose to the Washington Capitals. They are a pretty good team. Okay. Can we beat the Capitals this time? We do. Let's go. We are 3-22-0. Yeah, not great, but that's still 3 wins. And we are still scoring a lot, which is good for individual stat improvements. There's a win against Chicago. Okay, we lose to the Sharks, but we score 4. we start off December on the wrong foot. Okay, some tough losses. We could have won that one against Columbus, I think. Nice win against the Kings. Okay, that's a first shootout loss? Yeah, okay, so that's our first overtime point. 6:32 and 1. Hmm. Last 3 games here before January 1st. Edmonton is a loss. Against Sudbury is a loss. And the Albuquerque Aliens are also a loss. Okay. Individually, not bad. I get their minus, but we're just hoping their trade value goes up a little bit. Probably won't be holding on to a lot of these guys long term. I think we just leave the lines. I mean, the only thing I think I'll do is try to scheme fit the top 6. Um, maybe a guy or two, like Big Man, I think is on the 3rd line. But probably our top 2 defense at least, maybe top 4. Okay, convincing, nice. We do get him to convince. And as you can see on the right there, it does help your coach's chemistry with the overall player. Robertson. Come on, scheme fit, convincing. Let's go. And he does want to buy into our 2nd line. That's huge. Okay, so Brango. Nice. And he does want to buy into our 1st line. Benoit. Now, it's not always guaranteed to work. So, again, another convincing with Benoit. We're nailing these convincings. They are a 50-50 chance. So, we obviously, like right there, that was 50-50, but we lost out. And with winning 3, I'm okay with that. Okay, we will do Samuel Duke. Try at least. Again, if they don't all want to buy into it, that's fine. We're just trying to see how many want to buy into our plan right now, just to kind of help boost their individual stats. Bobby McMahon does not want to buy into our scheme. Come on, Void. Alright. Alright, if you think you can prove on your own. Strangers, come on. You know you want to buy into our 1st line. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And as you can see, I'll show you here. Yeah, see, you can see the chemistry on the right has changed. So now they get the +3, but they also do fit the coach's fit, like, perfectly now. Again, for the ones that did accept. Alright, let's just send up Sim up to the rest of the season. Actually, we do have trade value. We could make a couple trades. We'll stop at the trade deadline. We might make a move, and if so, it's probably just to get draft picks for any of the value we do. Because, well, nice, another win. The end of another win. Back-to-back wins. Like, those wins and the points will help their individual stats. So, they should have some trade value coming up if they keep performing like this. Nice win against the Islanders. Lost against the Canadians. We are up to 10 wins on the season now before the end of January. Okay, how are we going to do for February? Nice win against the Aliens. And Boston, back-to-back wins again. Nice. 3 wins in a row. 4. Okay, that's a tough loss. Can we bounce back? We do bounce back with a shutout. Wow, okay. 5-3 loss. Okay. It's a tough loss. We did score 3, though. Couldn't keep the puck out of the net. Okay, 2 more losses. That's tough. Um, yeah, that's tough. Check stats for around the league. Well, sorry, not league, division. Okay, 64, 54 points, my bad. Okay, I mean, again, all individually, they're kind of doing well. They might have some trade value here. Um, yeah, I mean, the aliens might give us something for them. Yeah, the trade values, I'd say, are up there a little bit. They do have a below 500 record. Okay, they do want McMahon, Benoit, Clint Costin. For Benoit and McMahon, can we get something here? Okay. Now I need quite a bit for that first. Uh, okay, they do have a second and a third. I think we might be able to get the second. Skaters. Uh, What if we just take back a really bad skater, like, well, value-wise? Brown. Not bad. I don't know, maybe I'll throw a seventh in, but I don't know if I'm willing to give up much more. Yeah, that's tough. Need somebody who can take skaters. Hmm. They do want Josh. They don't want really anything else. They do want. They do want our unsigned fringe starter, and I'm okay giving that up. I think I want draft picks back, but could we get that second? We might be able to. See if we can take Master Roshi back. Okay, what if we give you a pick? Or a player even? There's a couple players we're not using. They only have one spot. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be a pick. We could do our second rounder for in the future. But if we do our first, we could swap firsts. That should work. Okay, if we add our second maybe, or even if we add this the St. Louis Blues third, the Sharks fifth, not enough. Okay, yeah. It might have to be our second. Even though these are on the block. Like they do want these. Could do a second here. We get their first for this year, and we will be a quite better team by then. Take out the fringe starter. We can put in. It might have to be a third. We'll try a fifth. It's gonna probably have to be a third. Probably have to be a third. Okay, we can always recoup stuff for the future. Yeah, that's fine with me. We do get a first for this year. And this year is the last draft I have with players that I have created, which, again, I'm perfectly fine drafting, obviously, players that I haven't created. But if we can snag anything in here, obviously gonna want to. And he does have an X Factor, he does have Send It, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Um, I don't know if that's all we'll do. I mean, might have some extensions to give. Okay, we do. Maverick Bork. Um, what's going on with the contract bar? Um, what? It says he wants the 4 years at that price, but then okay, I'm gonna hold off. McMahon, um, does not want a two-way. Okay, I mean, we could probably just do a year with him. Master Roshi will probably want a two-way. He does. We can get 3 years out of him, guaranteed. Up this. There we go. He'll accept that. Um, Anybody else down here? All these guys are gonna go. McMahon, do I keep you or do I not? Could just lower the amount. I'd be okay with that for 2 years. Takes him to like 32. Gonna be around to teach the young guys. If not, he just gets better with value. We might just trade him. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that because it's not making sense to me why that's lower. Yeah, not at all. It's actually like, man. Alright, let's finish off the rest of this year though. Game. Alright, so McMahon accepts. Roshi accepts. Keep our current trade block. Simming. We are 15, 50, and 1 after the trade deadline. It's 5 more wins than I thought, so I'm definitely okay with that. Okay, we do get another win against the St. John Rhinos. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's not what they call it. I'm pretty sure it's called the St. John Stampede. Could be wrong. Don't remember off the top of my head. Nashville Fires. Their coach. Okay. Some tough losses. I did see that we got a win against Calgary and Anaheim. We do get another win against Montreal there as I was talking about them. A shootout loss. Okay, that's another point. Like another shootout loss. Okay. Buffalo's doing really good this season. That's crazy. Um, St. Louis is 50-50, and we do lose to them. Okay. I guess we'll check records, standings, and then leave a like and a comment down below, and comment down below who you think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year. I think it's going to be Florida. I've been saying the Halifax over the last couple of years, and Florida has dominated. So, yeah. Okay, Colorado, Toronto, Raiders, Hurricanes. Wait, where are the Panthers? They're not in there. Okay, there's the Panthers. I was gonna say, they missed the postseason after winning a Stanley Cup. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Edmonton does miss. That sucks. Weight was 73 points. Wow. Okay. Flynn Costin was 71. Maverick Work was 60. Um, Nick Robertson with 21 goals. Okay. Solid overall, overall for McMahon, honestly. Um, yeah. Goaltenders, not much. He did develop two X factors. I do see that there. Wow. Okay. Wow. He jumped. He's doing well at an 86. Check the playoff tree here. Yeah, I think here. No. Well, I do think it's gonna be Florida. It goes Florida. And we'll see how our HL did just because of our prospects. Nice. They were above 500. Uh, Missed out on the postseason though. Uh, that sucks. Um, 89 points, 79 points, 69 points. 59, 57, 52 for a rookie defenseman. Bang, nice. 41 assists. 47 points for Bigfoot for an enforcer. That's not bad. I didn't know if he'd actually even be able to reach 50 or even close to it. Ivanov, okay, with some goals and still 32 assists. Hey, not not too bad. Penald, oh my god. What? Oh yeah, they must have been fighting for sure. Jeez, three double-digit fights. Y'all are insane. You all are absolutely insane. 35 fights? 21 fights for the enforcer. Compared to the sniper who's got 35? Wow. Now, that doesn't mean he started every fight, but still, 35 fights. Alright, let's see who will win the Stanley Cup this year. Again, my prediction is Florida. Last couple years in this franchise mode. And I did choose the Halifax Raiders the last couple times and have been wrong, so I'm hoping to be right this time. All right. Howlers have fired their coach, and it was the Raiders. I went with the wrong team. All right. And we do move from first to second. We do get another pick coming in at fifth, and another one, I think. Uh, White. I'm not sure. Okay. Retired players. Okay, I do know some of these guys. Corey Perry, Mark Giordano, Jared Spurgeon, Ryan Ellis, Luke Shen. Okay. Justin Hall. Okay, yeah, I don't really know these guys. Goalies. Carey Price retires finally at the age of 39. Okay, we do lose two coaches. Osborne, who I just spent a lot of time last season getting, retires on us. That does suck. Well, I do. So yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, do leave a like and a comment.